and this can't be right. And I'm also panicking in a way because I'm thinking, like, if I let anything go here, I'm just gonna fly into the fence. So I do try and talk about the positives associated with riding and share some of my stories and that kind of thing, but I also think sometimes it's important to share the negatives. When I was doing the day course for getting my provisional plates, there was a section where we were doing low speed maneuvers and we were really practicing the friction zone. I do have a video covering that if you want to see what that is in detail. Basically, the friction zone requires you to, you know, get the bike revving a little bit, just a bit more than its idle revs, and then to be working the clutch, slipping the clutch, finding that friction zone, and also using a bit of rear brake to kind of slow you down a touch. And those things all combined together mean that you can do slow speed maneuvers on a manual motorcycle. But the guy who was in charge of our session, he was, I don't know what it was, like, he might have been hard of hearing. I guess I have to maybe start off by saying that, because it could have been that. Didn't seem like it. He just seemed like a bit of a so-and-so. I have said some other stories about that day. You can check those out as well if you wish. But yeah, he was like telling me that I wasn't doing it right and I needed to rev the bike more. And I'd rev it some more, and he's like, no, still can't hear it, rev it more. And like, the bike was, I had my foot pressed on the rear brake as hard as I possibly could, and you know, I'm in the friction zone, so I'm doing my best there as well. And like, he was shouting at me that he couldn't hear it, he needed more revs, and I'm looking at the rev counter going like, this is insane. Like, this thing is really sounding like it's not enjoying itself, and this can't be right. And I'm also panicking in a way because I'm thinking, like, if I let anything go here, I'm just gonna fly into the fence, because this bike's got a fair bit of punch, and I'm basically, you know, loading up a coiled spring, as it were. Like, I've got this thing revving its off, and I'm just holding it back with the rear brake and being in the friction zone. But if my hand slips on the clutch lever on my left, or my foot slips off that rear brake, or the bike bites in or whatever, it's gonna just go flying, and me with it or without it or whatever. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say with both these stories is, I think maybe in the first instance I was a bit better at standing my ground and just doing what I thought needed to be done in the situation. But I guess in both of them, they were in a position of power, and I just kind of needed to rub along with them to achieve my objective, which I did in both, but both of them were kind of uncomfortable. And I guess just trying to say that, you know, people are going to be not particularly pleasant to you. They might be in a position of authority over you, or a position of power, or maybe someone on the roads, or who knows what. And those were two situations in my life that were to do with riding a bike, so they're kind of relevant to these videos and that, where I didn't do what I normally try and do, which is back myself and stand my ground and that kind of thing. And they were kind of unpleasant, but you get through them. And I guess what I'm saying is, bad stuff's going to happen, as in the rest of your life as well. And it's important not to stress too much about it at the time and afterwards, and try and be positive and stuff. And I guess whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, kind of thing. But both of those two are stuck in my mind as examples of where, you know, people weren't particularly nice to me when they were in positions of power to do with the bike. But I've got over them, and I guess I'm just letting you know, because maybe you'll be armed with that knowledge beforehand, and that might help you out, or it might just help you deal with something similar but different to do with riding a bike, or maybe it's something away from riding bikes and it's just something in your day-to-day life or your family life or whatever, and you just had a bad day, and maybe you can laugh at me and that'll make you feel a bit better. Or yeah, maybe you can just drop me a line or something, and I'll just do my best to sort of say, yeah, bad things happen, you know, and it's just part of life and it sucks, but we just try to get through it and keep rolling. Try and stay positive if you can. I have dark days as well, but I try to be positive where I can. I try to get out and do stuff like ride a bike or go for a walk or catch up with someone if I can over a coffee or a beer or that kind of thing. So yeah, that makes me feel better, and maybe it will make you feel better too. So yeah, ride smart, ride safe, try and stay posy if you can, and I'll catch you in the next one. When I was doing my course what is going on with these road flags? 60, then 90, then 60, then 90, then 60.